Legislators are currently discussing raising Social Security benefits, but in reality, this decision is influenced by one particular factor. In today's video, all I ask is for you to take 2 seconds to hit the like button and think about subscribing before we get started. It is therefore no secret that Social Security will run out of money within the next 10 years, if lawmakers do not make a significant change. But at the moment, lawmakers are busy trying to address the U.S. debt ceiling, which is a serious crisis. Despite this, lawmakers are still looking for ways to make improvements. Welcome to the channel updates area. The current situation is that report after report is coming in and saying the same thing. Lawmakers can't agree on how to address the debt ceiling, but they all agree that raising the debt ceiling is necessary. So how do we proceed? Social Security actually are, and this is what reports are indicating at this time. It's amazing to think about, but lawmakers are attempting to push Social Security in front of other issues in order to achieve their one goal. Again, this is coming from Democrats. This is where Social Security truly enters the picture. Democrats are attempting to include Social Security there, in front of Republicans, so they understand that while Social Security is still crucial, we cannot keep making cuts or changes just because Republicans want to see our deficit shrink and the amount of money we spend annually decrease. They also want to see this produced. So this is where Social Security comes in. And this is significant, so here is what reports indicate as of this week. Reports indicate that Democrats are willing to listen to what Republicans have to say about saving money. But over the past couple of days, what they have been trying to do is they have been trying to make it very clear that they don't support cutting Social Security. Saving money now is crucial, and raising the debt ceiling is also necessary. However, what does that mean for Social Security going forward? This is where Democrats are adamant that if we accept work requirements for Social Security, it will be detrimental to the program. If we increase the work requirements or the restrictions and we change these, it will be harder for older people to qualify for SNAP benefits or a portion of the work requirements that will reduce SNAP benefits, which will result in a greater need for Social Security going forward. This is why they are arguing that we need to have this almost written agreement, not just a verbal one, that yes, we are going to raise the debt ceiling, that yes, we are going to agree on work requirements, and that there are some other things you should know. We are looking at a potential increase, which could also mean additional tax revenue. But is it going to? Democrats want to see that the Social Security talks start very quickly if we do this, and if Democrats are willing to jump on board and accept what Republicans are giving them. Originate from every American? No. It's going to come from the wealthier people, but whether or not this passes, I don't know. At the moment, they're just talking about what they're talking about. However, one of the other things that lawmakers are always referencing, when I say they're constantly referencing, are the, how do we fix this? Well, it takes time, and Democrats are saying that President Biden is doing what he can while we wait for the Federal Reserve to bring costs down. Right now, inflation is really hurting millions and millions of Americans, especially those on Social Security. Consider these prices. These are the costs for older Americans in the United States that are growing the quickest. So I just want to show you what some of these current expenditures are. Just to give you a thought, okay? Let me now demonstrate how you can live just as comfortably on Social Security by showing you this. Benefits according to research conducted by a nonpartisan senior group. Today's retirees would require an extra $516.17 per month. Now, let's take a look at the fastest rising costs for seniors in the U.S. Since February 2020, eggs, which have increased by 110% or to 332% since 2020, and apples, which have increased by 24%. White bread is up 18% since last year, coffee is up 17%, dental visits are up 16%, electricity is up 13%, and auto maintenance and repair are up 13%. Since February 2022, there have been 13 pets and pet-related items, 11 chickens, and an 8% increase in rental homes. But if you turn your attention back to this exact moment in January 2020, prescription medicines are 332% of the cost out of pocket. 279 dental appointments, 275% of Medicare Part B, 262 homeowners insurance, 311 heating oil pet services, 193 total medical costs, 177 gallons of propane 167%, and petrol has climbed by 167% as well, which is absurd given how much everything has increased in price over the years. And the issue we're going to face pretty soon is that experts are now advising us that the cost of living adjustment for 2024 is going to be significantly reduced. Some are advising that it could be about 3.4% right now, which is interesting because, look at this, it says right here. Since 2000, COLAs have increased by an average of 3.4% annually, whereas goods and services have increased by an average of about 6.2%. As a result, although the cost of living adjustment has increased by an average of 3.4% since 2000, that increase is exactly what experts predict will occur in 2024. In view of that, just by looking at this chart, it's clear that Social Security recipients need additional help. But the problem will be that this relief has to come from discussions and negotiations surrounding the debt ceiling bill, and if Democrats don't include something, they claim there may not be a way forward unless they get back what they want. The House, so what is contained in this debt ceiling bill will determine the course we can take moving forward. Will Social Security benefit levels rise, fall, or receive full funding? Or will this be delayed until 2022? Levels. Once more, I wish I could share more information with you, but for the time being, everything depends on the debt ceiling bill. The main question is whether they will even agree to it, and the most recent information indicates that they will. Now that they are back at the negotiating table, they will discuss how to proceed. But once more, I can't say for sure whether or not a bill will pass because as of now, they are still discussing negotiating the various terms. As soon as you receive more information on that, I will update this. Promise I'll update you on all the most recent information. All I ask is that you take 2 seconds to hit the like and subscribe button so you won't miss an update. I'll see you guys in the next video.